Oh, hello. How are you? You just caught me reading my For Your Eyes Only official souvenir brochure, priced £1. Because I've just got back from watching the film at the cinema. Been watching it with you at Southport. I've got to say, For Your Eyes Only is not a Bond film I revisit often. And tonight, the best thing about some of these, this series of every single Bond film coming out, you get to reassess them. And I really enjoyed For Your Eyes Only tonight. As I say, I don't dislike the film. I saw it for the first time on holiday in Blackpool in 1981. I really enjoyed it. As I was, how old would I be? I'd have been 8 when it came out. I've always found it quite a suspenseful film. What I remember from that original screening is when he's trying to reach for the gun with his ski poles. For some reason that stuck in my mind. But anyway, tonight, a great screening. The picture was absolutely pin sharp, colours just gorgeous. I went to see Moonraker last Tuesday. I've been going to watch them at View in Southport on a Saturday night. The picture quality has been superb. I went to watch Moonraker at Odeon Lux, and the picture quality was a bit duller, a bit darker. So I'm glad to be back at the View, and the picture was superb. Great movie. The soundtrack, though. Oh, I'm gonna do videos in the future about Bond soundtracks, I think. But the orchestral parts are fine. But it's just when they go that damn synthesizer, it sounds really dated and like slapping the bass. It does date it. It really does date the soundtrack. Disco. I always think it's like Queen Hot Space. Queen made a disco album, I think 1982, when disco was, long gone. I think the soundtrack, Bill Conti, who done the Rocky soundtrack, did the same with this. As I said, the orchestral bits were great. It's just that synthesizer, the action parts, horrible sound. What also made me laugh tonight was Roger's fashion. For Your Eyes Only is interesting because it's the first Roger Moore Bond film, which is 5th film, don't forget, where they actually made reference to him being a slightly more mature gent. And I think it's the only one of his films where they actually refer to it. How old Roger been? It would have been, I think it'd have been about 53 when it was released. And when Bibi comes up to when he turns it down, because she is far too young and possibly underage. So anyway, he politely refuses her sexual advances. Melina Havelock, Carol Bouquet, I've never been a fan. I think she was the last leading Bond lady that was dubbed. But I don't know. I think she's a bit not a fan. She's alright, but there are far better Bond ladies out there. The underwater scenes, because she couldn't dive, because she had a sinus or an ear problem, or frightened or something, they didn't check this out before they signed her up. She couldn't go underwater, so they faked the close underwater. They stand up pretty well, yes, if you know about it. But for years, I didn't know. So, but Roger's fashion. In this film, apart from when he had his dinner suit on, the mountaineering thing, when he was in Greece and Spain, he dressed like he was going on a holiday and his wife had bought his clothes. They were quite kind of golf clubbish. That's a yellow short sleeve shirt he's walking around. It's like your proper Brits abroad, proper man of a certain age, holiday clothes. And this was the bomber jacket era for Roger. Bless him. His performance in this is rock solid. He plays it dead straight. Don't forget they come from Moonraker, which, with all its gadgets, this was kind of a detox for Bond from the gadgets. The only gadget he actually used was a watch that said "Come in 007" right at the end of the film. So it's gadget free. Bond is doing some proper spying, espionage. It's very much a Euro spy film. I've never enjoyed the film as much since I saw it back in 1981. But anyway, I picked this up years ago on eBay. So I was driving home tonight. I thought, let's dig this out. So it's a souvenir program, United Artists. I got it on eBay. I put it somewhere for The car boot or something, there's a bit of a sticker there. For next to nothing. To obtain extra copies of this magazine, please send postal orders for only £1. Oh, I won't be doing that. It's a really nice book. It's like a dossier style. There's a picture of Roger there in a suit. There he is with the lots of spray. Bikini girl who's screaming in the pool. It's got quite a good dossier on Bond here. Agent's name Bond James, Department Ministry of Intelligence, Department 6. Rank Military Commander, Royal Navy. Height 1.83 metres. Weight 76 kilo. Eyes blue. Hair brown. Distinguishing marks: scar faint right cheek, scar right shoulder, signs of plastic surgery on back of hand. So somebody's been reading a bit of Ian Fleming here, I think. Parents Andrew Bond, Monique Delacroix, educated in Eton, Fettes College, University of Geneva, military service, Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve, Special Branch, marital status, single, widowed, honours, CMG undisclosed. His good looks, assessment by department head. His good looks tend to imply a man of a delicate nature, but in a situation demanding ruthlessness, 007 assured himself to be equal to any task. It's lovely, this. It's got little annotated notes by M. So M's written on, it seems likely he will remain a field agent until retirement, Smersh, Spectre, etc. permitting. So this official Eon booklet in 1981 mentions Spectre. Chief of Staff says, unlikely to lose 00 rating, kills constantly and will. Q says, 4-2 casual. Q's handwriting's awful. 4-2 casual in his approach and unappreciative to the support given by certain members of the department. Does not appear to realise he owes personal survival to others on many occasions. The head of medical, wow, that's bad, that's small. Still inclined to drink. I can't, that's faint blue ink on a light blue page, but you get my drift. That's really nice. That's pretty cool. Then you've got female liaisons, so you've got a list of the Bond girls, some pictures. The late Cassandra Harris, who was really good in this film. Tula. We all know about Tula. Good luck to her. You know, I remember the scandal when it came out that Tula is trans, and yeah, some horrible things written in the British press earlier. The British press are scumbags a lot of the time. And through the eyes of 2022, a trans Bond girl, who cares? Who cares? It's another picture of Melina with the old crossbow. Picture of George Leach trying to cut her diving suit off. George Leach, I know was in it on the ship when they were keelhauling. I've never spotted Paul Weston before in this film. He was later, hold on a minute, you're dead, in The Living Daylights. Another one of the great Bond stunt team. Picture of Sheena Easton. Some Bond adversaries. Sheena Easton. I heard something really funny recently. She was on Johnny Carson or something, talking about her latest single, and she never ever mentioned that the single was from the new James Bond film of the same name. I believe Cubby was not amused, but I bet he wasn't. Pictures, Bond music, who's done all the music, and the little biography of Fleming and some more pictures. £1 at the time. I've no idea where you'd have bought this, whether it was given out at premieres or to press. I picked it from a car boot, not eBay. So anyway, that's quite nice. So for your eyes only tonight, next week it's Octopussy, which I'm looking forward to. I think it struck me what a serious film for your eyes only is, and it did detract from being enjoyable. The 2 hours flew past tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, it's another Bond film I revisit a lot, but tonight, superb. As I tweeted tonight as well, when I got home, I thought, My son usually comes to watch the Bond films with me, but tonight he wanted to go see the Minions. So my wife took him to see Minions about an hour before. So they were home, and I thought, I wonder if he's still up. Oh, he's in bed. Your Eyes Only's on the TV, paused. My wife says, as soon as he got home, he saw For Your Eyes Only was on TV and wanted to watch it. Sorry, son, you missed your chance tonight, but we can watch it on Blu-ray. But he's back in action with me next weekend for Octopus, which I think is a bit more. I wasn't too bothered about not taking him to For Your Eyes Only because it's quite a serious film. It's quite a graphic film. When the sailors get drowned, that's pretty bad. It's quite an adult themed film, I think, from a violence point of view. And Octopus, it's more sits and toys, and I love Octopus. I think it's a really fun film. One last thing I'm going to say about For Your Eyes Only is at the end, Janet Brown and John Wells doing the impression of Margaret Thatcher and Dennis Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, if you don't know, was the British Prime Minister at the time. Imagine now getting an impressionist, Boris Johnson to be in a Bond film. Bizarre. And I've always found the scene really cringeworthy. However, tonight I found it really funny, and I got the giggles at the cinema. And a guy sat 2 seats away. I could hear him laughing away. I found it really, for some reason, on the big screen, it just looked that bizarre. And it is a completely strange thing to do. Pluck a current Prime Minister and put her, because, very iconic, Britain's first woman Prime Minister, to put her in a Bond film. And I thought it was hilarious. And as I said, I've always found it really cringeworthy. And I was like, oh, God, what have they done that for? And at the end of a really serious film, to end on such a light, silly, flippant moment was a kind of genius touch, looking back through the lens of somebody in 2022. I really had a fantastic night. If you get a chance to see it this week at another cinema, For Your Eyes Only. And next week, Octopussy, as Kamal Khan said. Thanks for watching, take care everybody, and goodbye.